Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video. I don't have a lot of scriptures to fill this, but it's going to be about Mystery Babylon the Great and why Mystery Babylon the Great is who it is. There's a book that came out about 1998 or 99, and I believe the title was 99 Reasons Why America is Babylon. I can't remember the exact year, but you can probably research it. I don't have it with me today, and I'm not going to go over 99 reasons why the USA is Babylon. It's just been around for about the past 15 years. People have, it's been before the internet was popular that there was a book written about it. But lately, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that's claiming Mecca. And of course, a while ago, even Jerusalem came out as a possibility, and of course, the Vatican was the runner-up of the USA. But I'm making this video because no matter how many YouTube videos that they made out there, they're very articulate. They did some, they did some research, but a lot of them are flawed. Most of them are flawed. And like I said, if you read that book, 99 Reasons. And all 99 matches the USA. Describes USA and the descriptions of Babylon. But I have the Bible open with me in Revelation chapter 17, and I can only go over a few things in here that from the top of my head, such as the woman sits upon a scarlet colored beast, and if you want to identify the colored beast, it's basically a nation, a 10-kingdom nation, because if you go down to Revelation chapter 17 verse 12, it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings. So this 10 kings is the beast, but it's not just only 10 kings, which have receiveth no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. And this beast that they actually become empowered with is actually talked about the verse before, verse 11. And the beast that was, and is not, and he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and goeth into perdition, the son of perdition. Paul talks about that in the, I believe it's in the, I believe it's Thessalonians. He talks about the man of sin being revealed. The apostasy must happen first, and that man of sin shall be revealed. Well, in here it tells you there's an 8th beast. There's an 8th beast that comes out of the 7th, and the 7th obviously has the 7th beast has 10 horns. 10 horns. It just told us that 10 horns are 10 kings. So if the 8th beast comes out of this 7th beast with 10 horns, so basically, and if you want to identify, I want to identify the beast as Islam, the Middle East. So if you, so the 8th beast somehow comes out and comes out of this empire, or whatever you want to call it, caliphate, and they join into one group called the beast system. Basically, one king that puts together 10 kingdoms with 10 kings. So there's actually 11 kings. But anyways, but the woman that sits upon this colored beast, the beast, she's riding on the back of this beast, having and it of course talks about the color. She's arrayed in purple, scarlet color, and decked with gold. She's very rich. And upon her forehead was written Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And it says she was drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. That's what John was saying. Well, we find out that this water that she sits on is on verse 15. The waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. For the past 15 years, if you've been researching this, that's a cosmopolitan city that describes a cosmos. It cannot be Mecca, it cannot be Jerusalem, It cannot be the old Babylon in Iraq that hasn't been in existence for 1,500 years. How could they be killing saints? How could Jerusalem be killing saints? How could be Mecca be killing saints? Vatican qualifies for that, but Vatican is not a city of multitudes and nations and tongues. It's not a cosmopolitan city. And the Vatican hasn't been in existence for the Pope has been disarmed for the past 350 years. Since 1789, I believe, or 17, I can't remember, when the French kicked the Pope out of the Vatican, whatever year that was, sometime in the 1700s. So if the Pope has been in hibernation, he could be the beast, I guess you could say. Some people have claimed he's the beast that had the wounded head, But let's just play with this part that the beast is Islam, because the Vatican cannot be the beast, because the beast has to have 10 kingdoms. I mean, the people are so flawed when they're making these videos. They're just lying to people. The Bible specifically tells you that the beast are 10 kings. It cannot be the Pope. It cannot be the Pope. It's 10 kingdoms, and also, I don't even want to get into it, maybe another video, so I got 15 minutes. Reading the book of Daniel 7, I believe, it might be 8 or 9, it tells you that the beast comes out of the Grecian Empire. Well, right here, it tells you that the beast has, is it chapter 14, maybe I can read it off of, oh no, it's right here in Book of Revelation. Turn to Book of Revelation, chapter 13. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. That was the Grecian Empire. And his feet were as the feet of a bear. That was the Babylonian Empire. And I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. Excuse me, the bear was Media Persia, and the lion was Babylon. In Revelation chapter 13, it tells you that the beast comes out of these bear, lion, leopard-looking beast. And by studying Daniel, this bear, lion, and leopard beast was Greece, Babylon, and Media Persia. If you look that up in the map, it's the Middle East. So, if the beast comes from the Middle East, and the beast in Revelation chapter 17 is telling you it's 10 kings, then it's 10 kings from the Middle East. How could the Pope be the beast? Some of these videos that they're making, they're completely flawed, or they're just downright lying and deceiving people. Well, anyways, to eliminate the Pope as being the Vatican, even Babylon for that matter, because here to tell you, there's 10 kings. Everybody's making these videos refuse to talk about this one verse. Go to Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns, okay? The 10 horns, which is the beast, and it has a leader, which is the 8th. They're going to have a leader, so there's actually going to be 11. But I've already said that the 10th king comes from the bear, lion, and leopard empire, which was the Middle East at the time. So, saying that, that's what Daniel said, that has to be true. This 10 horns from the Middle East, which thou sawest upon the beast, the 11th, these shall hate the whore. Okay, now tell me, shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate. How is Babylon going to be destroyed in 1 hour? Earthquake? Flying planes in the Twin Towers in September of 2011 and 2001? No. It tells you right here that Babylon shall make her desolate and naked. Who's going to make Babylon desolate and naked? Read it. All you have to do is read it. Stop watching these videos, people. You're being fooled. The 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. The 10 kings, and there's an 11th that rules over them. And Daniel says they're gonna come out of the leopard, bear, and lion empire. If you don't believe me, you can look it all up. The Middle East. These shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. That is the judgment of Babylon from God. And the woman that saw us is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. So which 10 kings, 10 nations, 10 countries in the Middle East, it doesn't matter who they are, how they form, but doesn't this match? Middle East, which countries hate America? Remember, if Vatican is the beast, then the Pope has to destroy Babylon. If the Vatican is Babylon, the beast has to destroy the Pope. You can't match Mecca. Mecca is going to destroy Jerusalem. Jerusalem is going to destroy Vatican. Vatican is going to destroy Jerusalem. It does not match. It does not match Revelation 17:17. But if you read it word for word, the 10 horns shall hate the whore and make her desolate. And if you read Daniel, Daniel tells you where the 10 horns come from, the Middle East. Without even reading any of this stuff to you, I can ask you a plain and simple question today, without even talking about biblical prophecy. Speaking of Middle East, who does the Middle East hate the most? America. Well, I wanted to make this video, make my case. There are a lot of videos out there are flawed to identify who is what. To identify the beast, you must identify Babylon. To identify Babylon, you must identify the beast. And to put them both together, one will destroy the other. That's what the Bible says. People, read it. The Bible tells us that one will destroy the other. So you cannot just make a Vatican and Jerusalem and destroy Iraq. So the Pope is going to destroy Iraq. They're going to rebuild Iraq and Babylon in Iraq sometime in the future. And the Pope himself is going to send an army to destroy it because he hates it. And on top of that, the Pope is going to align with, he's going to create 10 kings. He's going to join 10 kings and put them all together and make it a union out of them. It's totally ridiculous. It's happening right now in front of our faces. The stuff is going on in the Middle East. Caliphates are being formed over there. It's going to turn into a 10-kingdom beast, just like Daniel, just like the revelation of Daniel says. And then when that happens, believe it, it will happen, because Daniel said so. Who will these 10 kings hate? As in Revelation chapter 17:17. Who does that 10 kings hate? If it turns out to be the Middle East, who will they hate? It will be America, and America will fill the Babylonian prophecy. And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. I rest my case. I wanted to make this quick video. I've been watching so many videos over the holidays about who is what. They sound very articulate, but they're not doing their homework, and they refuse to talk about Revelation 17:17, the most important clue to identify. You identify one, you got to identify the other one, and to identify both, you have to ask yourself about Revelation 17:17, which states that one will destroy the other. One will destroy the other. One will destroy the other. Revelation 17:17. That's it for now. Maybe I'll make another video later.